With bigger brush, because it's more easy to go with bigger brush for the background, I start with dark purple, cover top of the painting, and always interesting, not just go with purple here, blue there, light blue there. We need to mix everything together and make it more interesting. When you use purple, it's nice to have blue color in between, like cobalt blue. And try when the purple is wet, blue come and make them mix together a little bit, which is nice, and even blend together and switch to another color. Here we don't use any lighter tone. I just go with the purple and cobalt. When I'm close to stem, I try to not lose the shape. I know here it's covered by leaves. It's okay. I cover by blue color and purple, and then on top I will bring it more green color. And now here we can use a little more lighter blue as well between our purple. They are all in the same family, red, blue, and purple, because if you want to make a purple, you can mix these two together or even mix blue with the rose color to make the purple. Because of that, when you bring the light blue color on here, it can make the lighter purple as well, which is nice. Add a stroke randomly here with light blue, dark blue, purple. You can make a design with the light blue. But when you are close to the end of the canvas, it's better to be dark. So I bring more purple. Even you can go with the other color for the background if you don't like purple or blue, but I see this color is against of yellow of sunflower, which is so nice. Two against color use in your painting. It's so nice. Then switch to the blue color here a little more. I would like to go with, first of all, with this green that I mix my ochre green with yellow ochre. I take that one. Start to add a tone here.
I'm gonna add a little brown to it. That was not a little brown.
And I don't let it dry. Bring it in between ochre green a little bit for adding a line. And then back to this yellow ochre mixed with the green. Add the tone again on the leaf. Even I can go with ochre green when it's wet. I would like to make this part a little darker. So it's wet, it's okay. Take more green. Cover this part with more pure green. And that's helpful. This part of the petal leaves darker than the other part. Even if the red line of drawing be visible, doesn't matter. This is one technique that it's so nice. You can keep that red as well. But if you're interested to see the details more visible, just the pure green color, which is darker, draw the line with it. This line you can go with the tip of flat brush or with a round and pointy brush. Try to draw one here, one there. It's not visible on this part, but I add one here. Then clean my brush very well by napkin. And I have two more details, which is lighter. So I'm going to add with this color. The one that I mix my green with yellow. Take heavier and add a little bit tone on one here, one side. And one here. They mix together and it's not visible, so I can wait. The first one get dry. Or even a smaller brush would be easier. Or pure white color, because I want to make it lighter. And the base is wet. Directly, if I bring pure white color, they mix together, give me lighter yellowy green and light color, like this. Make this shape. Even on this side, I need to make this shape too, a little lighter, to show that this part of the leaf is bending toward inside. start with hooker green. Randomly take some green on your canvas. With a bigger brush, it's more easier. Cover it to show that it's part of the leaf here. If you use heavy paint, would be great because at the same time you can go with yellow ochre, bring one brush stroke on top, and make them mix into the ochre green. Even this green that we made before, we can start with that. Just randomly add heavy paint with green on top of canvas close to flowers. Even the blue color, cobalt blue, because cobalt, when mixed with yellow, it gives us green color. Doesn't matter with which yellow. With this yellow, it gives us the lighter green. With this yellow, give us a darker green. And the bluey color more, even the lighter blue here, nice to have. The light blue make another kind of green for us. Just feel free to play with your colors. Even this one stroke nice to break. Burnt umber, dark brown. Just cover the center with this color. And even if you like heavy paint, I recommend to do it by heavy paint a little bit. But you need to know heavy paint takes time to get dry. But it's more interesting. And just when you're close to the petals, try to shape it like concave or convex, it depends the part. Like that. I take smaller brush because petals are smaller. It's not really big, so I don't need to use the bigger one. If you have two small brush, would be great. If not, that's okay too. Just one would be enough. So we start with orange. I try to cover one by one each petal with the base of orange tone. We need to make layers for our flower for the petals. So I start with the orange tone. Try to shape it more accurate. And I see most of the yellow color that we have is at the end of the petal, not toward the center. Toward the center is more dark. So when you finish with the orange, we can start to add a little bit tone with yellow. From here, move it down. It's wet actually. Sometimes it's okay to move on with the wet, sometimes it's not. I just doing one time to let it a little feeling of yellow come inside the orange, but the base, the main color that I want to make it lighter, it's at the end. I let it draw and then at the same time sometimes, or you can let it a little bit draw, then add the yellow on top. For the small one that I already make it red, you don't need to add any orange. It's already red color has. Just come with the yellow. And please, between the petals, just close to the center, which is brownie, mix the red color with a little bit brown to make it darker red, and a tiny line. We need to make each petal separate from each other. I'm not coming top from with this dark color. I try to be close to the center and try to add the red into the brown and make it just a separation line between each petals. Where the one is small here, I am going to use just the yellow. I'm not going to add any orange color because this is so light, should be. So just the yellow color, please bring it. Even if it's not exactly show because of the transparent color of yellow, it would be fine. Later, we will combine this yellow that make it really light on top and make it lighter. But for the others, you can start with orange, let a tiny bit time to get dry, and then bring the yellow on top, let it mix together. And I know that it should be lighter than this in some part. When we finish everything, we can back again with pure yellow, and the mixture of yellow and white make our sunflower light. And the one that I mix with the white, which is this one. And it's not happen everywhere. I try to add more on the top part and a little bit less here because this show that our flower is facing down, and these are cover the petals which is here. So these are on shadow and here is on light. I'm going to add, when everything is dry, I'm going to add the pure yellow color on some petals like this. And I know that yellow is transparent, so if even I bring whole this petal, I can see under it the orange too. And then clean with napkin. Take yellow with white that you mixed. You don't need to cover whole the petals, just some touch like that. Or even one line on a side to make petals interesting.